An INTJ's mind is a fascinating place. These focused, visionary people can make lightning-fast connections between what's going on right now and how things will play out in the future. They have an eagle's eye for hidden patterns, meanings, and trends, and their foresight makes them great strategists. INTJs are one of the most self-reliant personality types, taking satisfaction in not relying on others' opinions or tried-and-true methods. They value innovation and combine it with decisiveness and a high level of confidence in order to attain their specific goals. You'll most likely notice an INTJ's extroverted thinking function if you know one. Although it informs every decision they make, their dominant intuition is internalized and rarely apparent to the outside world. Others will perceive an INTJ as determined, quick-witted, confident, competent, and smart. To the INTJ, the world is a big chessboard. Each move has a purpose and is connected with a long-term goal. Every piece, every tactic serves the ultimate mission. An INTJ's gut instinct is almost always correct. They may have no idea how they came to such a bizarre conclusion, yet it always turns out to be dead on. Their intuition is the result of their subconscious mind working at a rate that their conscious mind cannot comprehend. But how does this work exactly? Today I'm talking about the secret behind an INTJ's exceptional intuition. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get daily videos created to give you the tools to level up your life. INTJs will notice a multitude of options. When they use their intuition broadly and thoroughly, they can understand how a large number of different outcomes stack up against one another. INTJs can understand the repercussions of future scenarios and make correct, well-informed judgments, avoiding a lot of mistakes. It's as though they're reading something from the future. The INTJ and INFJ's dominant function is introverted intuition. INTJs are experts at strategizing and comprehending future implications for systems and organizations, whereas INFJs utilize their intuition to strategize and grasp future implications for people. Introverted intuition seeks out the significance and connections that lie underneath the surface of things. Why is this here? What does this say about the future? How will this play out? Comparing introverted intuition to its polar opposite, introverted sensing, is one of the greatest methods to understand it. While introverted sensing is primarily concerned with preserving and learning from past events, introverted intuition is concerned with connecting impressions or patterns from the present to form a picture or forecast of what is yet to come. This is why INFJs, INTJs, ENFJs, and ENTJs will place a greater emphasis on future ideas and outcomes, while ISTJs, ISFJs, ESFJs, and ESTJs would place greater emphasis on the past and past teachings. Users of introverted intuition will be more interested in theories and feelings, whereas users of introverted sensing will be more interested in literal details and facts. Everywhere an INTJ looks, they seem to see extraordinarily subtle patterns and secret meanings. It's as if there's a hidden motive or purpose in every nook and cranny they come across. They'll find themselves deducing and drawing knowledge from there with ease. They're always reading between the lines that no one else seems to notice, allowing them to make additional connections and strengthen their conclusions. INTJs appear to be able to perceive things from perspectives that others do not. This is because when introverted intuitive dominant types think, according to Dario Nardi, a UCLA professor and expert in the field of neuroscience, they utilize a whole brain pattern and system. He claims that when introverted intuitive types are faced with a problem, they try to use all of their neocortex regions to realize a solution. Dr. Nardi says to think about a group of blind guys attempting to locate a hidden object through touch. One man feels a trunk and says tree, another feels 4 legs and says table, and a third says boar when he feels tusks. Each region, like the blind men, presents a unique perspective, and a Zen-like synchronized state allows an INTJ to reconcile several perspectives to arrive at the best solution. In this case, it's an elephant. INTJs prefer to concentrate on a single question or issue at a time. Introverted intuition users, unlike extroverted intuition users, have a singular focus. Distractions and multitasking irritate them, although they can multitask if they have to. They prefer to focus on one subject at a time, without interruptions and without being exposed to additional stimuli. They are most excited when they imagine the future and strive to figure out how to get there. This is why they are such good organizers and planners. They combine their introverted intuition with extroverted thinking to find logical, efficient paths to the desired end. If you've gotten some value from this video so far, please show your appreciation and hit that like button. That signals YouTube that you think other people could benefit from this video too. On another note, INTJs are likely to be quite brilliant. The intuitive personality types make up the upper half of the IQ giftedness table. Intuitive types make up 70% of all males and 76% of all females with a high IQ over 130. Associated with people who have a high IQ, INTJ's communication is far superior to the ordinary, allowing them to comprehend very abstract topics that others cannot, resulting in dramatically different intellectual wavelengths. Because of the insights they catch up on that most people miss, introverted intuitive dominant types are believed to have a mystical quality about them. They may appear to be able to see into the future, but there is actually a highly rational process at work to explain it. The inferior extroverted sensing of INTJs is highly sensitive. In the present moment, extroverted sensing collects a large amount of data from the outside world, while introverted intuition unconsciously analyzes this information, assembling it like a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Introverted intuition users simply assemble this internal puzzle far more quickly than other types. The INTJ will be able to grasp or reveal their insight or completed puzzle once this procedure is accomplished. For introverted intuitive dominant types, having a distraction-free atmosphere is very necessary for this process to work properly. Loud noises, bright lights, and a lot of activity can all detract from their natural state and induce stress. External distractions make it harder for the INTJ to focus on their vision and develop a strategy. An INTJ's imagination can take them anywhere. Many people lose their imagination by late puberty, while highly intuitive INTJs keep it because it's their major thinking power and it is quite beneficial. INTJs have a strong visual imagination and are influenced heavily by symbols. They are guided by flashes of inspiration in some of their most important activities. These unexpected insights may arise out of nowhere. Symbolic images, visions, and stories are common ways in which their intuitions and insights come to them. Many introverted intuition users have profoundly symbolic dreams or thoughts that seem to saturate their day-to-day lives because introverted intuition frequently functions subconsciously. When attempting to express their intuitive hunches, INTJs frequently use symbols or metaphors to do so. The distinction between an ISTJ and an INTJ is immediately obvious since the ISTJ prefers to communicate literally, whereas the INTJ prefers to communicate through metaphor and comparisons. The ISTJ will learn from the past and rely on personal experience, whereas the INTJ will look to the future and seek out new ways to accomplish goals. Intuition frequently functions as a sixth sense. It's like having a real-life cheat code implanted in their memory that continuously alerts them to stuff they might otherwise overlook. INTJs often find themselves questioning how they arrive at such conclusions, and their logical sense is often at odds with it. They may even begin to lose themselves in their own thoughts, and their inner intuition almost appears to be a separate creature from them entirely. A powerful intuition may develop into an entity that appears to tell an INTJ what to do and what will happen without explaining why. However, INTJs are going to have to figure things out on their own because the people around them typically won't be able to help them with difficulties that they themselves don't even know about. It may feel like an INTJ's mind has a background processor operating all the time. Their mind is constantly at work in the background, either subconsciously absorbing information or constructing a far broader mental superstructure. What do you think about these secrets behind an INTJ's intuition? Leave a comment and let me know. You've got this, now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food to help you level up your life and click on one of the videos on your screen right now.